Every night, your cat has the entire house to choose from. The couch, the windowsill, a warm pile of laundry fresh out of the dryer, somewhere quiet and hidden where nobody can bother them. And yet, somehow, they keep choosing your bed. Most people think they understand why. Oh, cats just like warm places. But what if that's only a tiny part of the story? Because for a cat, sleep is the moment they're most vulnerable. In the wild, falling asleep in the wrong place could mean danger. That instinct never fully disappeared, even in the safest indoor cats. So when your cat curls up beside you every single night, they may actually be sending a message far deeper than most owners realize. And once you understand what that message really means, you may never look at your cat the same way again. Sure, your body gives off heat, but if warmth was all your cat wanted, they wouldn't need you specifically. Cats are experts at finding cozy spots. Sunlight on the carpet, electronics that stay warm for hours, soft blankets tucked into corners. They always have options. So why climb into bed beside a giant human instead? Because choosing where to sleep is one of the biggest trust decisions a cat can make. A sleeping cat can't react quickly. They can't easily escape danger. That's why their instincts constantly push them toward places that feel protected and secure. And somehow, out of every place in the house, your cat decided that you are the safest option. Think about that for a second. A creature built to survive by staying alert is willingly letting its guard down next to you every night. That's not convenience. That's emotional trust. In your cat's mind, sleeping beside you says, I feel safe enough around you to completely relax. And honestly, that's one of the strongest compliments a cat can give. Have you ever noticed your cat rubbing their face against you before settling down for sleep? Most people see it as affection. And yes, it is, but there's something more instinctive happening underneath. Cats have scent glands around their cheeks, forehead, and tail. When they rub against you, they leave behind invisible scent markers. But when your cat sleeps pressed against your body, something even more important happens. Your scents begin blending together. In cat colonies, shared scent means familiarity. It means safety. It's how cats recognize members of their group without needing words. So when your cat repeatedly sleeps beside you night after night, they're reinforcing a shared identity. To them, you smell like home. That's also why your cat may intensely sniff you after you come back from somewhere unfamiliar. Your scent changed. The shared group smell faded a little. And sleeping next to you again is part of restoring that connection. In a strange way, your cat isn't just bonding with you emotionally. They're bonding with you chemically. Cats may look small and harmless curled up on a blanket, but deep inside, their instincts still carry traces of ancient survival behavior. That's why where your cat sleeps matters so much. Some cats sleep near your head. Some position themselves near the door. Others press against your back. It feels random, but it usually isn't. In wild cat groups, individuals often stay alert while others rest. Watching for danger is part of survival. Domestic cats may live comfortable lives now, but those instincts never completely disappeared. So when your cat chooses a certain sleeping position beside you, they may subconsciously believe they're standing guard. If they face the doorway, they may be monitoring the room. If they sleep near your head, they may be drawn toward protecting the most vulnerable part of your body. Of course, realistically, your cat probably isn't going to fight off a burglar. But instinct doesn't care about logic. Somewhere in that tiny furry brain is a simple thought. This human belongs to me, and I should stay nearby. And honestly, that's kind of beautiful. The way your cat sleeps beside you can reveal a lot about how safe they actually feel. If your cat stays tightly curled into a ball, that's a more protective posture. Their stomach stays hidden, paws tucked safely underneath them. It usually means they trust you, but still maintain a small layer of caution. Now compare that to the full body sprawl. Belly exposed, legs stretched out, completely relaxed. That's one of the clearest signs of total comfort a cat can show. A cat exposing its stomach while sleeping is basically saying, I don't feel threatened here at all. Then there's the cats who turn their backs toward you. A lot of owners misunderstand this and think their cat is ignoring them. In reality, it's often the opposite. In the animal world, turning your back means you trust the other individual enough that you don't need to keep watching them. And finally, there's the full contact sleeper. The cat that somehow squeezes into the tiniest space possible just to stay touching you all night. That isn't clinginess. That's attachment. Your cat wants physical closeness because, to them, closeness equals security. Cats are naturally most active around dawn and dusk. Biologically, that's when their ancestors hunted prey. Technically, their ideal sleep schedule shouldn't match yours at all. But bonded cats often begin changing their routines to align with the humans they live with. They stay awake during your active hours. They sleep more deeply when you go to bed. They appear right before your alarm rings. At first glance, it seems like habit. But over time, it becomes something deeper. Your cat is adapting their internal rhythm to spend more time connected to your world. Think about how incredible that really is. An animal guided by thousands of years of instinct slowly reshapes its routine, simply because it prefers being around you. That's not survival anymore. That's companionship. Have you ever had a terrible day and suddenly noticed your cat refusing to leave your side? That's probably not a coincidence. Cats are extremely sensitive to emotional changes in people they're bonded with. They notice shifts in body language, breathing, movement, tone of voice, and even scent. When humans become stressed or anxious, our bodies physically change, hormones shift, movements become different, sleep patterns change. And cats pick up on those signals surprisingly well. They may not understand exactly why you're upset, but they know something feels different. That's why some cats become unusually affectionate when their owners are sick, grieving, or emotionally overwhelmed. Sleeping beside you every night gives them constant exposure to your normal state. So when something changes, they notice faster than most people expect. In many ways, your cat studies you constantly without you realizing it. This is the part most owners ignore. If your cat has slept beside you consistently for months or years and suddenly stops, there's usually a reason. Cats rely heavily on routine. Major behavioral changes often signal that something feels wrong. Sometimes it's physical discomfort. Sick or aging cats may isolate themselves because hiding weakness is a natural survival instinct. Other times, the issue is environmental. A new pet, a loud noise, a different schedule, someone new in the house. Even small changes can make cats feel unsettled. And occasionally, it's emotional memory. If your cat experienced fear or stress in the bedroom, they may begin avoiding that space altogether. The important thing is this. Your cat isn't being dramatic. They're communicating the only way they know how. So if their sleeping habits suddenly change, don't ignore it. Watch carefully, be patient, help them feel safe again. Because to your cat, that nightly ritual was never meaningless. And maybe, it shouldn't be meaningless to you either.